everybody, my name is Prize Abimbola Onoja. Welcome back to my channel. So in my last video we spoke about living life deliberately. In this video we're going to be talking about discovering your purpose. We have so many people walking about and they don't know why they're here, they don't know what they're doing, they're just existing pretty much. But on this channel today I'm here to help you discover your purpose. You will understand why you are here on earth and what your assignment is and what you are meant to do. In 2021, you should not be living life anyhow without direction or without knowing what you're here to do. So in discovering your purpose, there are three things you need to know. And what are these three things? These three things are three questions that you must ask yourself. This is the pathway to understanding your purpose. I'll mention the three questions. Number one is, who am I? Number two is, why am I here? And number three is, where am I going? When you ask yourself, who am I? As a lawyer, we're trained to use logic. So when you're doing things or when you're arguing a case, you need to be able to check from different points. Okay, what is the reason behind this? What was the motive? Why did this person do this? We're trained to ask questions. So in living your life purposefully, if you want to know your purpose, you must answer these three questions. You must be able to ask questions. The number one question, who am I, has many questions inside it. Like, for example, if somebody says, who are you? You could either say, I'm the daughter or I'm the son of so and so person. Like, if somebody was to ask me, who am I? I'll say, I'm Prize Abimbola Onoja. Maybe George Onoja's wife, Mr. and Mrs. Arowolo's daughter, Mofilayo's sister, something like that. Or I'm a lawyer by profession. You have different variations to the answer you want to give as to who you are. But there is something deeper than that. Like, who are you truly? How did you end up here? Have you ever thought about it? Like, who am I? Outside of being the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Arolo, outside of being the wife of this person, outside of being the sister or the brother of this person, who are you? Have you asked yourself? I'm asking you. Who are you? Yes, you watching me. Who are you? You need to ask yourself this question, like, how did I come about? How did I come into existence? Have you ever asked yourself, why didn't I come as a chicken or a wild gecko or a turkey or maybe even a pig safe that will end up in a pot of stew? Have you ever asked yourself, who are you? Who made you who you are? There's this Bible scripture that says, I knew you in your mother's womb before you were formed. So there was somebody above that predestined that you were going to come as the person that you are. And you need to connect to that person to be able to have a better understanding of who you are. This is one question you need to ask yourself. The truth is, I can only help you come up with these questions and give you pointers, but you are going to have to answer it yourself. So that's the first question you're going to need to ask yourself if you want to understand your purpose. Number two is, why am I here? We're going to spend a little time on this one because it's a bit broad. Why am I here? I remember when my sister was sick, with cancer, and we had prayed, we had fasted, we had done all we can, but it was not getting better. And I used to think, like, God, what if my sister dies? Where is she going? Like, why is she sick? Why is this happening to us? Why am I here? Why has this happened to our family? And I remember eventually when she passed, I was so sad, and these questions just didn't leave me. I kept wondering, like, what if I died tomorrow? What if this was me? Is that the end of my life? Like, what did I achieve while I was here on earth? So you need to ask yourself, why am I here? Have you asked yourself, why are you a lawyer? Why are you a doctor? Why are you a teacher? Is it because of the money, the salary? Is it because there is a greater purpose? Like, I've heard people that will say, my aim in life is to make money. I want to be rich. Some ladies, their goal, why they are here on earth, is to catch one rich man, marry him. Some guys, their own why is, I'm here because I want to get one fine girl. It's big, this thing, package, shape, hourglass. But there's a deeper why. Why are you here? Why are you on planet Earth? Why did God deem it fit to send you to Earth? Why did He create you as a Nigerian? Why did He create you as an African? These are questions you need to ask. There is a purpose and there is a reason for everything. A lot of people die without knowing their purpose. They die without knowing their who, their why, and their where. And that's the saddest thing that can happen to anybody. I hope you know that you're not going to live forever. Everybody is going to die one day. And the worst part about it is nobody knows when or how. So you cannot waste time and just be feeling like, I will just be living my life, and you don't know who you are. You don't know why you're here. Like, for example, when I was starting my YouTube channel again, I've been seeing other people. It's something that I've always wanted to do because I counsel people a lot. And, I've seen people, their followership has grown. And, I was gingered. I was like, yeah, let me start my YouTube channel again. And I'm telling people, subscribe, like. And that voice came again and asked me, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this YouTube channel? Is it because you want plenty followers and a lot of likes? And I had to answer myself and get to the point where I'm like, whether I have followers or I don't have followers, I'm going to do this. I'm going to share a story with you about how I discovered my why. I think in my second or third year, I know in my last video I spoke about my second or third year. This was when I began to have like personal encounters with God, not based on anybody, just based on me and God, because I was asking a lot of questions and I was seeking. I wanted answers because my sister was sick. I've said that already. So I began to ask, like, why am I here? Who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? I've been asking this question. In fact, I remember talking to a friend about it, asking them, like, do you know why you're here? I kept asking everybody. And one day on my way to school in the bus, this voice inside me just said, look outside and look at the trees. And I was just looking at the trees. And it's like, what is this tree meant for? And I began to think, I'm like, well, a tree gives us shade, to prevent sunlight from getting to us. A tree gives us wood for firewood. A tree gives us wood for furniture. This couch now, for example, is wood. We get paper out of the trees. We get fruits out of the trees. We get oxygen, photosynthesis. Some leaves are even medicinal, and then the fruits also give us vitamins, So I kept looking, and when I got to the fruit part, and also trees beautify the atmosphere and helps us to preserve the ozone layer and all of that, And so when I got to the fruit, it said, what does the fruit do? I said, yes, it gives us vitamins. It says, okay, what is inside the fruit? I'm like, oh, yeah, the seed. Some people eat the seed too, They say it's medicinal. It's like, no. What is inside the fruits? And I'm like, I kept thinking for a while. And then it hit me. That seed planted is another tree. So if God could put purpose and purpose and purpose and purpose inside a tree, look at how many things we've mentioned that a tree does. How much more you, who God has said, I made you in my likeness, I made you in my image, and God is the one who created the universe. So you're a bundle of creativity sitting down. You're a bundle of purpose sitting down, and you're just operating without knowing your assignment, without knowing what you're meant to do. You're a doctor. Why are you a doctor? You're bringing healing to people, bringing comfort to people, or is your own just to make money and go? I've experienced different types of doctors, and I can tell the ones that it is their purpose. You will see, they will sit down with you, they will educate you, they will talk to you. Oh, this is why this is this. This is why you, I'm sure you've experienced people that are living in purpose and people that are just existing. There is always a big difference. When you meet somebody who is operating in their purpose, who is living in their purpose, you won't want to leave their presence. Your life will not remain the same. People who are just existing, it's all about just waking up. I want to make money. I want to sleep with how many number of girls. I want to, things that don't make any sense. So you must come to that point where you say, why am I here? If all you want to do in life is make money, after you die, will you take the money with you? If your own is, I just want to marry, oh God, when? I always see all these God when people. Okay, after you marry, what? After you have the children, what? After the children grow up and leave you, what next? Okay, I want to be an engineer. After you become the engineer, what next? There is a deeper why that you must answer to begin to operate in your purpose. Let's not overflog that issue. Let's move on to the next point. Where am I going? Have you seen people that will tell you, you say, you just got into this relationship, so what are you hoping to get out of it? They're like, I don't know, let's see where it goes. In my head, I'm always like, so you enter a relationship, you don't know what you want out of it. It's just like getting on an airplane and you don't know whether it's flying to Egypt, India, America, Croatia. And just like, anywhere it takes me, let me go. That is what you're doing when you don't ask yourself, where am I going? You need to ask yourself, in my career, where am I going? In my friendships, where am I going? Where is this leading to? My marriage, where is it leading to? What do I want out of it? You cannot just get on a bus and say, I'm moving. You are just going to waste your life and waste your time. You must ask yourself, why? I remember right from a very young age, when people will come and say they like me, I'm like, so what do you want out of it? Is it marriage? Is it sex? Is it, because if you don't know what you want, don't even disturb me. I remember there was this young man who told me, I like you, I want to marry you. And I said, okay, what do you want in a wife? And he said, I want this, I want that. Then he now mentioned, I like to eat fresh food, freshly made food. I said, I can never be your wife. You see why you need to ask questions. You need to ask questions so that you know what you are getting yourself into. Some of you just married. You didn't ask question. You didn't investigate the family. You don't know your where am I going? You don't know what you are getting into. It's just like you just go to the university and they just throw a course at you and you just take it. You don't know why. You don't know. It doesn't make any sense. In 2021, if you are operating and you've not asked yourself these 3 questions, you need to ask these 3 questions. I hope this video has been beneficial to you. I hope that after this video, you will settle down and ask yourself these 3 questions. Thank you for subscribing. For those who have subscribed, please, if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends, share it with your family. It will make me feel encouraged. I would like to hear your stories if you've had your encounters with knowing your purpose, or if you're on your journey to discovering your purpose. I'll be happy and willing to give you more pointers. And last but not the least, to discover your purpose, you need God, because God is the one who created you, He's the one who created me, He's the one who created the universe. I hope and I pray that in 2021 you operate in purpose, you operate in power, and you influence and make the world better, make Nigeria better. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Bye.